Alrighty, we come to the Silver Lantern Archives, the Echo of the Ancients. Does anyone want to remind us of what has been going on and where we're to next?
Let's see. We started this all out with taking a mission. The people that that wanted to take us on said mission played a prank on us. All had a good laugh. But basically, we're trying to find an artifact. In the search for said artifact, we found some goblins that are thin dickish. They kidnapped some people. They killed a lot of another goblin tribe. We got our fucking asses wrecked. A storm came in, which also wrecked us. There was a lot of water. All of us went over a water fountain. It was
not fountain.
And it what?
A waterfall, not a water fountain.
That's what I meant. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. We went over a waterfall. Sploosh. Splash. It hurt a lot. We were all, splish, splash, take a bath. We ended up in this area in which I cannot remember what these caves are called.
Mhalduun.
Mhaldunn. In which seems to be predominantly kobolds who are giving us sanctuary for the time being. They seem to be a bit of a musical bunch, but in which they, in turn for sanctuary, we've basically been helping out. We went to this little storytelling circle thing that they do every night, which was a lot of fun, where we all just got to tell stories. And we got some boons from it as well.
Save for Elise.
Save for Elise, who is very so much against pretty much everything magical. Doesn't even want to be healed magically. So I was gonna say I hope that we have a healer's kit, but I'm going to be honest. I've started making sure to buy healer's kit on all my characters at the start of campaign starting. So I know I have one. I need to check how many charges are left. Anywho, but we did that as well as in order to make ourselves useful and get people to trust us a bit more. Apparently, there's been some weird things going down in the mines, and so we have offered to help and lend aid to gain a bit of trust with these kobolds so that we can actually go take on the goblins as a united force that are a little batshit. And let's see. Currently, we are walking into the training arena, in which is where we were told to go in order to actually be able to receive this quest. Currently, we see one goblo that, as far as we are aware, is not part of the insane band.
As they look like a... oh, yeah, because that's different. Ignore me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As they seem to be facing off against 5 kobolds on their own. So we're about to watch and see how this goes down. And then attempt to get the fetch quest, basically. That's what happened last time.
Go ahead and take a hero. That's what I need. While that is going on, and we all are walking up to this strange little debacle that's going on in front of you, as you see the kobolds are all moving in unison, favoring shields that cover one another more than their own selves, paired with a spear trying to slowly surround this goblin, as this goblin is moving quick, ducking, diving, dodging. They are going every which way, which is the kobolds are struggling a little bit to try to keep up with the methodology. You can see a slight shimmer to their armor, and in one misstep after they vault over the kobold line, one of the kobolds manages to whip around in time and takes a stab at him with the spear. And right as it's about to come up, you see this goblin whip up their offhand, and you see a shield of what looks like see-through blue metal, if you had to guess, based on the ringing that comes out after the spear slams into the shield, sending her a couple inches back, but the shield does manage to stop the blow, and she's managing to get back in her movements, running circles around this rather formal band of kobolds. What is the party doing while this is going on?
Well, we were to interrupt, so Chiron's just gonna go watch.
I was gonna say something similar of Zeke knowing what training looks like and like I ain't interfering with that shit.
If Chiron does, if Chiron does nothing, then Farley is just gonna follow and.
Noman?
No one will also take. No one is going to take up a seat. Are there stands around this? I'm assuming like a fighting pit.
Yeah, you
looking
see
place?
the surrounding, what kind of looks like stairs. It's up rises to get up above so you can actually see what's going on in the arena.
No one will take a seat on one of these high steps here, and start playing like some high quality high speed fight music on his violin, kind of like Final Fantasy style.
How's Elise taking this in?
Watching with a expert's eye at this. Good spirit technique.
Roll me a quick history check, Elise.
Yeah, that will go well. Yeah.
You've seen a lot of fighting, but you've always been more of the kind of battlefield technician, not the formal training. So you don't recognize the style, but you do recognize that both sides are very well trained in their style of combat. The issue here is the kobolds are struggling to adapt to the very strange methodology of this very quick goblin. But while she does seem to have the upper hand, the kobolds aren't taking losses. Whenever she goes in to go for a blast, which you see, she's mostly trying to stay at range, get in their defenses, confuse them, back off, and then send in ranged attacks through a way of what looks like some kind of gem that's worked into their vambrace, as they are literally punching lightning at people. But as soon as they go for that blow, the kobold shield wall clashes together and the electricity bounces off the shields. And you see it's coming to an even match. While she has that advantage, she's not getting what she needs to done. And you can tell she's starting to realize this and has decided to change tactics. And as she does, instead of going for another disengage and another attack, Right as she goes to where she would normally disengage, she turns it into a slide. You see a hammer get pulled off of her waist, and she catches one of the kobolds right in the ankle and rips their ankle out from under them before laying 2 blows into their back and backing off before the other 2 kobolds are able to jump on top of her. As you see, this is the kind of way the fight continues to go. The goblin tries something new and is successful at the start, but doesn't seem to have the power to finish the kobolds despite their slow adapting to her fighting style. But adapt they do eventually do. And you kind of end up in this stalemate where after about 10 minutes they're all huffing and puffing, taking to each of the corners to take a breather. You see along the sides there are little faucets which they turn and they are able to get water. What will the party do?
As soon as the fight obviously ends, Noman will play like the ending battle song from Final Fantasy, and he'll clap in appreciation for the show. You know,
You see
well done, very well done.
You see the kobolds give you a look, but they are too out of breath to say anything. The goblin, on the other hand, is flat on their back in the middle of the arena at the moment. You can see they are breathing heavy.
Everyone's gonna jump off Zico.
Z.
Maybe. Z. Yeah. You need to update the name. I'm stuck on them. I can't get off.
Oh, give me a minute.
Wait, what did
Yeah.
Cece say?
It wasn't what Cece said. I said that I was stuck on them. Cece said to give him a minute.
There you go. You should be
But
freed.
Chiron's gonna pull a water skin from their side and is going to walk up to the goblin and hand them the water skin.
Are you the next challenges? Give me just a minute, I'll be back up.
Drink some water first.
I'll be fine. Gets in the way, makes me too conductive. After about 30 seconds, you see them roll back onto their feet. Oh, there's more of you than I thought. Would a lot of you be taking me?
I mean, our goal here was to come get a job, but I'm all for a bit of sparring beforehand.
You're looking to go into the mines then?
Chiron will nod.
Well, the mines are closed for the moment. But maybe at lunch, when they open up, you'll be able to go down there.
Chiron will nod. Fair enough. We were told that apparently there's something going on down there, and you guys could use a hand.
I don't know about me guys, but those guys definitely could.
Fair, you're with them, so I lumped you in. My apologies.
I'm with them as I'm in the same room. Unfortunately, they won't let me join the Legion. I don't have enough of a snout. I can't do their strange whistly things.
Chiron's gonna... What is that?
What?
It sounded
There's
like...
a banging and rattling noise.
Yeah.
Like an old washing machine having trouble.
It's stopped now, so it's fine. Cece, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Chiron's gonna tilt their head and look toward one of the cobalt, like the closest cobalt, and go, strange whistling?
Yeah, they use it to communicate with their other peoples. Most people can't do it and don't understand it, so they just think it's a wild animal. Gives them an advantage on the battlefield.
Okay. Chiron is actually like really curious about this whistle. They want to hear it.
Were they using it during the fight?
No, not that y'all heard.
Are Chiron and did we get the name of this goblin?
No.
No, I have not asked.
Are Chiron and this goblin talking loud enough for everyone here to hear?
Yeah, I imagine.
I'm not whispering.
I'm just making sure. So Noman will pipe up. No, whistling, eh? And he'll lean over and look down the goblin beneath his feet. What? Can
That's
you
the
give us an
kobold.
example? I'm sorry, kobold beneath his feet. Can you give us an example, my scaly friend?
They don't respond as they are still drinking water.
Hydrating, yes, very important after a fight.
You won't get much out of them in common. They don't speak it.
Oh, Chiron's gonna switch to Draconic and go, and ask them if everyone's doing all right.
We're doing fine, yes. But, Snips is always quick on her feet. It's hard to keep up with her, but it's good training for the men.
Chiron will nod.
It gives us a good idea of what all the goblins are going to be capable of. They fight very different than the hobgoblins. But we need to be ready for everything, especially with those fudgers to the west. They might be moving in any time, so we need to make sure we are able and ready to protect our lands. I will not
Still
have any of
speaking
my
in-
people lost because we could not deal with such a threat.
Chiron will stick to Draconic and go, I don't blame you. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know. Whether it's training or whatnot.
Well, thank
We're
you
actually
very
here
much.
to ask about the mines. We were told you guys needed a hand down there.
Yes, there are things that are down there that need to be cleared out so the miners can get back down there and start looking for more materials. We need weapons of war. Unfortunately, while we are often a peaceful people, when our borders are threatened, we are always willing to respond.
Chiron will nod. Above table, how many of the party can actually speak Draconic?
I only speak Infernal and Common.
Might
I
just
think
be
you might be.
I think I picked Draconic, but you're going to need to double check. My internet went out.
I
All good.
cannot.
You said your net went out,
I want
Farley?
to throw a modem out the window. Well, my internet went. I'm on my data right now on my phone, so I can still play.
Okay, I'm going to check for you on your sheet. You do indeed speak Draconic.
Yeah, just check for me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
So me and Farley are the only ones that understand this conversation right now.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm sorry, which one is specifically talking?
This one down here, you can see he's got more of a I don't remember what it's called off the top, man. Effectively got the helmet mohawk. That's a different color than the rest.
Okay.
He's got red, which makes him stand out. The actual part of it, yes, he would be a centurion or something, but he's got that
The plum of his
mark, the plume.
helmet.
Thank you.
The plume.
Yeah.
But Chiron will nod. They are going to switch to common real fast and look at Snips and go, do you speak Draconic?
Yep, wouldn't get around here much without it.
Chiron will switch back to Draconic and go, so you're Snips?
That'd be me, yeah. She responds in kind.
Okay. Chiron will put a hand out to help them up. Chiron.
They'll take it and pull themselves back up. Funnily enough, they're about your size.
Welcome to being 2.5 feet tall.
They ended up giving me the name Snips after I kept beating people. It was that or Crasher, but I didn't really like Crasher. Didn't have the short enough ring to it. Crasher's too much to yell at somebody. I am Crasher. It doesn't really have the thing of it. I'm more of a I'ma snip your ass. Kind of gal.
Fair enough. Chiron is going to walk up to this one and also reach their hand out and go, Chiron,
It's a pleasure, Chiron.
I am still speaking Draconic.
He is going to take your elbow as he reaches past your wrist and he shakes your whole forearm.
Chiron will go in kind.
You gonna be working with us? Or are you gonna be waiting to go do whatever mission you're gonna be going on down in the huts, we call them?
Well, we were told to come talk to you about going down there in the first place, so might as well practice with you lot before going down. Get a better idea with how we all work together.
That's fair enough. How many of your compatriots, though, agree with this? That little stick looks like he might.
Above table, you're asking how many of them are going to agree to going into this the training. Chiron's gonna switch to common and go, "Oi, you lot! Who wants to have a practice round?"
Zeke immediately perks up.
At least isn't too far behind that.
No, I'll give it a go. As Noman will put his violin and bow behind his back and hop down.
I want to point out to everyone who sees Zeke right now, he just looks like an excitable puppy. As he walks into the little fighting arena.
Farley, you gonna join in or are you gonna sit out? And shatter is not an option in this fight. Or Eldritch, yeah, not shatter. You're not high enough level to cast shatter. I don't think. I don't know. Don't kill anyone and don't bring anything down. But quick question. Tiki speaks Draconic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Funnily enough,
I
so
was
does
like,
Zeke.
we were. No, well, that doesn't surprise me. Speaking that Tiki speaks it. I was like, wait. I asked about the player characters, but do the NPCs understand what's going on? Okay, but Chiron is gonna turn back to the kobold and go. And what's your name? Or at least, what should I call you?
Elias. Well, that's my name.
Pleasure. Cece, will you put their name tag on their thing so that we know? How do you want to split this up?
Well, it depends on you and your people. Of course, we'll be fighting with mine. How many you got? As you see the rest of the kobolds go over to join them.
Okay, so there's 1, 2. Hey, there's 6 of us.
Well, we'll make it easy and we'll take Snips. Sweet! I get to
Sounds
fight with
fair.
the Legion for once. Just don't go whistling at me. I won't know what you're saying. As you see, Elias steps into the middle of his group. Let me put a token on so I can actually remember where he is.
Give this man artwork.
Wait, you said
As
there's
Noman's,
six of us? I might have missed this, but is Farley sitting out?
No, I'm going in.
My bad,
Just
there's
waiting for
7 of us.
Yeah, just waiting for my internet to reset. I got that stupid modem needs to get replaced.
No, you're good. It just Kai had said 6, so I was confused because of that.
I counted everyone but me.
as Noman's getting ready to fight, he's gonna reach down and draw his rapier, and his other hand is gonna go down for a dagger. He's gonna remember he doesn't have his dagger anymore. Does any of you happen to have a dagger I could borrow? I typically fight with 2 weapons.
He gestures
over
to the weapon racks. Do note, however, they are built for small creatures, not big people like you, so you will have disadvantage on using it.
as equal toss Noman their dagger.
Also, to make sure,
thank you.
rapier and dagger are not a dual wieldable pair
Are
unless
they?
you
Are they
have
not?
two weapon fighting. Mhm.
Oh, I thought if they're both light weapons, I can.
Rapier isn't
Rapier
a
is
light
not a
weapon.
light weapon. It's a
Isn't it?
finesse weapon, not a light
Yeah.
weapon. It's really
Oh.
annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Well,
Damn, I could
if
have
it
sworn I
was-
knew this guy.
if it was a light weapon, its damage would have gone down. It would have been like
Yeah.
the short sword and whatnot, because every tag they put on changes their damage die.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
If you want dual wielding, you'll either need if you want to dual wield a rapier, you need the feet. If you want to do otherwise, you're using a scimitar, a short sword, a dagger, stuff like that. You can still hold 2 of them in your hand and attack with 1 of them per turn, but you won't be able to do the bonus action attack unless they're all light weapons.
Yeah.
And we put the shield icon on to notify that we're using one hand to hold a shield, correct?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful.
I would put that
I
on
have
them,
my short sword.
but they
All have a
sword and
shield. Yeah. I put the sword and dagger as I'm dual wielding.
Z is gonna go for their both. Fiki's got their glaive. Elise, what are you doing? Weapon wise, sword and shield?
Not the great sword.
Oh, you get a great
No,
sword.
great
Gotcha.
sword. Either that or a hand axe. I'm down one of those.
I didn't realize there was a short sword and shield combo, because,
Yep.
yeah, Zeke's rapier
man.
and shield.
You're just using a rapier, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep.
Alrighty, and then Farley, you're just using magic. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Then that will bring, that is the measuring tool. That will bring us into combat. I am going to need to clear the old round. Hang on. That's the Farley that's actually here. Alrighty, now y'all can go ahead and roll me the initiatives.
Dang.
And
nice.
everyone but Elise, do remember that we have the 12 temp HP.
Oh. Forgot about that.
Because y'all did tell stories and y'all got the boon of Mhaldunn.
Oh, I rolled like shit.
Zeke didn't tell a story, so I forgot how much
Oh,
he has a
that is.
6, if I remember the boon correctly.
yeah, it was half, I believe.
During a long
I
rest, they
have
will
it
gain
written
10
down.
if they tell a story, or 6 if they just listened in.
Yeah.
As
okay,
well,
then
if they
yeah,
told a tale at the fire, they will gain a d6 dice they can add to any roll they make before their next long rest. They can only add this die once per long rest, and it must be added before the outcome of the original roll is given. That is part of the touch of Mhaldunn.
So
hey, Cece, before we get into actual fighting, I need to figure something out,
Okay.
because my armor classes are not matching up on my 2 sheets.
Okay, let me roll initiatives, and then I will assist you with that. Yep, you're good to go.
Zeke, what's the 2 different armor classes saying?
One's a 16 and one's a 19.
Which one's higher? D&D Beyond or Roll20?
D&D Beyond.
Okay. What's your dex mod?
+3.
So 13.
What armor are you wearing?
Leather,
Gale
which
mail.
is plus. Oh, it's because you have leather armor on. your roll 20 sheet.
Oh. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds like you just grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, okay.
I will fix
Then
it
I'll
real quick.
remove that and add. Yeah, I can do that.
I don't think my compendium's up right now, so it's going to be easier if I do it.
Okay, then
You
that's
said
fine
scale
then.
now?
Yeah.
There you go. Which would put your armor at 18 when you're using your shield.
No, that's still different. Why am I getting one extra
Because
point on
scale
here?
mail is going to be
Uh,
14 plus 2 of your dex to 16
I have
and then
3
2 for your
decks.
shield. But it is
It
medium
doesn't-
armor, so
it's
it
a
doesn't
max.
go. Yeah.
Maps.
You don't
But
get all
I
3.
have my feet is
medium armor
medium.
master.
Yeah. So I get that +3 from Dex.
Which you also don't have on your sheet.
Yeah. Sorry. I thought I got everything on here whenever I did it first time. I apologize, Cece.
No worries. Put that on. Yep. That is great. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, I think I know what happened is that I made the sheet on here before I finished it completely on D&D Beyond, and I didn't realize I hadn't finished it.
Probably.
Yeah, I apologize.
Alrighty. Do I have everybody on the field? Do I have all 5 of the kobolds? I do. Snips is there, Z and Fiki are there, and all 5 of y'all are there. This is going to be round 1 of the combat. Alrighty. First one to respond at the start of the fight is going to be Z. As Z is going to pull her bow and take a step back. As they are going to use their light crossbow to take a shot at the lead kobold. They are going to hit despite the kobold's closing ranks. They are going to do a total of 5 damage. Which will bring, they are going to back up to the very edge, so they are here, which brings us to Elise.
Elise is going to move up and ready action to swing at the first enemy to get close.
Alrighty, give me just a second. Things decided not to go the way they were supposed to. With plus. Will I remedy the issue?
It's all good. That being said, thinking about it, Chiron is going to call out as this starts. Is this thing set up so that we don't accidentally kill each other? Or do we need to pull punches?
Go all
Perfect.
out. He responds in
Perfect.
Oh, excellent.
Harley, have fun.
But
Don't be a
Elise
dick.
is preparing their action for if somebody approaches. Is that correct?
Yep.
Alrighty.
The enemy approaches specifically. Not going to swing at my own.
That is fair. You need to move you lot around. There we go. That brings us to a kobold who is going to take their weapon and they are going to give it a yeet at Elise. Elise, what is your AC? You are going to manage to catch that. You're going to block that with your weapon, as it is going to miss. that is going to bring us to Fiki, who is going to move up with their glaive, and they are going to take an attack at the leader. They are going to attack with their long spear. They are going to hit as well, getting in 4 damage. Fiki, do you have Polar Master? I don't remember. You... No. No, you do not. Okay, cool. Brings us to Fiki's end, which brings us to this kobold, who is going to step forward this way. And they are going to take a stab at Fiki. They are going to hit Fiki with a crit.
I still have reactions, correct?
Yes.
I will intercept that,
Gotcha, go ahead.
which is just a reduction of damage.
Yep. So 2 damage gets through to Fiki. Which brings us to this kobold, who is also going to move up and take that same stab at Fiki. They are also going to hit for 5 damage. Which brings us to this kobold here, who is going to step up to stay with his friend, keep their shields locked, and he's going to throw a weapon at Elise. They are going to hit, which Fiki is using a 2-handed weapon. Can't. No.
It's simple or martial.
Fiki, give me a second. Fiki, I need your sheet back. Yeah, she's using a spear. A shield is what she was using. And she is going to intercept. For you, she is going to block all of it as 6 tries to go through, and she blocks 12 of it, using both of y'all's reactions. Which is going to bring us to Chiron.
Okay. Chiron knows that Snips specifically has lightning. Oh, I need to scroll out a little bit so that I can actually see how far I can go. Was Chiron gonna zoom over here? And I'm gonna go after Snips.
Gotcha.
And where is... Okay, it's the... I'm going to be using my short sword. If it would roll for me, come on, sheet. Why do you hate me so?
That is going to hit. No,
Okay.
sorry, that is going to miss. As their
Oh,
shield snaps into place, blocking the blow.
okay. So they used a a shield
No.
spell essentially. No. Chiron's gonna tilt their head, and then they are going to offhand attack with a dagger. Let's see if we can get through this. Where?
That one's gonna hit though.
Okay. Which means let's make sure that. Okay. Oh,
6
I
damage.
just realized. Yeah,
It
because
doesn't
I don't
do
have
6
sneak at the
damage.
moment.
It just does 3 because that's offhand attack. Unless you have
Yep.
2-weapon fighting. The fighting style.
Give me a.
As a
No,
rogue, I don't
I
think
don't.
you should. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Alrighty.
I mean,
anything
I could have
else?
taken it as a feat, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
I will probably take it later. But that is my action and my bonus action and my movement. So I'm done.
Gotcha. That brings us to this individual who is going to step forward into Fiki's face, and he is going to take a stab with his spear. He is going to hit Fiki for 7 damage. Which brings us to Snips. What, do you think I was going to be the easy one? As she
No.
shifts around you, and you see she goes to punch you, but suddenly drops her hand, and you see, instead of her pulling the hammer fires itself out of its sheath while her hand is dropping. She catches it and tries to bring it up to catch you full in the face.
Okay.
I need to turn on your thingies. There we go. Yeah. As that is going to catch you full on with a 21. It is going to do 3 bludgeoning and 4 lightning damage.
So 7 total?
Yep.
Okay. Chiron's gonna take it to the face and then look at Snips and goes, "Not on my life. You're doing lightning, dearie." And gets ready to go in for another stab.
Alrighty. Does Chiron have resistance to lightning or anything? I don't think so.
No. It's more so I know that she can do some sort of magic. It's why Chiron went after them first.
Fair. That brings us to Noman.
All right, it's Noman time. 1 second, what can Noman do again? Noman's gonna go up next to Fiki. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay. And he's gonna stab out with his sword, try to this guy in front to hopefully get a past his shield. You know, he's going all fencer type on him.
Okay.
And I am going to add one of my bardic inspiration dice to do this. Hopefully, this doesn't miss. It missed. God damn it.
And you said you were using Bardic?
No, hold on. I don't know if it only works if I hit. Yeah, okay. It only
Okay,
works
so
if I
you're
hit.
trying to
So
flourish or something. No, because that's swordsplay. What are you trying to use your Bardic for? Roll it?
psychic blades.
No, to do extra damage or something?
Yeah, it gives an extra 2d6 of psychic damage.
Yeah, they are going to lock shields, and your rapier is going to bounce off of it.
That's it for Noman.
Yep.
Actually, no. I will use. Who's next? Who's next? I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Farley.
The Farley?
Yeah, he's
Zeke's
next.
the one who's next.
Oh. Okay, then the
Feel
Zeke.
free to
Sorry, I
give
was
it-
like,
I was gonna say, if you want to give it to Farley, go for it.
Actually, before that, Farley, what's your dexterity? Yours didn't add again.
Damn it! I literally typed it in. It's 15. I'm one below that. I'm one below Zeke.
Okay, give me a second.
I haven't checked. It just didn't go up. I guess.
It should. I don't know why it's not. But we're just gonna put it in there to make life easier. Okay, so yeah, Zeke is next, and Farley, or you're giving it to Zeke?
Yeah, I'm pretty much good. I got pretty decent stats.
Not you, Farley. No, you're giving it to Zeke.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Zeke.
Gotcha. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. That will then bring us to Zeke.
All right. Just to clarify something I heard earlier, there's basically just something here that we don't have to worry about doing non-lethal. Everything will be non-lethal, even magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. In which case, I'm gonna go here. And another clarifying question is, can I be here? I don't think I can get beaky with my interception because it has to
No,
be
you'd have to
5
be
feet.
standing next to him, I believe.
Okay, and I don't want
Let
to
me
block
double
at
check
least.
again real quick. Here we go. Peaky, interception. When a creature other than you hits a target other than you within 5 feet, yeah, you have to be within 5 feet of the target.
Okay, so we have to just literally be right next to each other. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about blocking me. I'm moving anyways.
Yeah, then I'll just let you move forward, unless you're not moving. Well, I wouldn't know this anyway,
Yes.
so. All right, and I'm going to. Yeah, it's a cantrip, so I'm gonna do a booming blade on my rapier. Let me get it to come up in chat. There we go. And I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me
Gotcha.
with my rapier.
That is going to just barely hit.
8 piercing. And that will be all because I don't want a hex and I don't want a second wind yet.
I would hope you don't second wind. You haven't been.
Yeah.
So that's it for you.
Yes.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Farley.
All right. Farley's finally excited. He can finally let loose a little. He cracks his neck and he goes into his form of demon.
Gotcha.
This cracks his neck. His skin turns red and his horns grow large again. Oh, finally, let loose a little. And he's going to use Eldritch Blast on the Cobalt in front of Noman.
Alrighty. Good. Go
Eldritch
ahead.
Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
They are going to manage to block it with their shield.
Yes. Wait, damn, no, I can't use my D6 yet. All right, never mind, I have my turn.
You can use your D6 if you want.
No, you said I had to use it before the roll.
No, before it's announced, and since I did it quickly, you're fine if you want to use it. That is going to hit. That is going to.
All right, that should be 5. That should be 5 damage.
Because you add something from Form of Dread, or
I have Agonizing Blast. It just isn't adding for some reason. I'll readjust it.
okay. Alrighty, anything else?
Yeah, it needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw since it was hit by an attack while I'm in my form.
They're going to save.
If not, it's frightened. And besides that, I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Meow. That will bring us to Z, who is going to take a steady aim and shoot a shot at the leader again, or at least Z is. Z is going to take their shot. They are going to crit. They're going to get sneak attack off of Fiki. So that is going to be -8, -7, -5 for a bit of damage on the leader, which is going to bloody them. That is it for them, which brings us to Elise.
He's going to move up, around, and to there, and going to strike the kobold to the south.
Gotcha. That is, or you don't have the thing, so yeah, you are going to miss.
That misses.
As they take a half step back, letting their friend move their shield, and together they catch your sword.
And that is all for this round.
Alrighty, that brings us to this kobold, who is going to shift this way and take a stab at Noman. They call Noman, what's your AC? That's going to hit.
Silvery barbs.
Alrighty. Do-do-do.
Who are you giving the advantage to?
I am going to give that advantage to Fiki.
Alrighty, roll me silvery barbs real quick.
Okay, 1 second. There you are.
The triggering and take the lower. Okay, I had to make sure it wasn't going to turn into that crit.
So it sounds like they rolled higher.
They did. They crit on the
God
second one.
damn. Well, you know, at least now Fiki has an advantage.
Fair.
Yep. You're going to take 7 piercing damage. Remember, you have
And don't-
the 10 HP.
Yeah, I got the 12, so let me minus that one.
And don't forget to put the thing on that says you no longer have a reaction.
I don't know what that is.
The circle with the circle with an X through it. It's
Oh, this one?
right under the wing. Yeah,
Already put
that.
it on there. But is that it for Noman?
That's it for Noman.
That
I
is
only got
going
that one reaction.
to take us to Fiki, who's going to continue to try to bring down the main leader. They are going to manage to hit for a total of 10 damage. They are still
They
standing.
didn't waste the crit.
Oh, they have advantage.
Oh, see if they fish for a crit.
No, that's crit fail. So it still hits though.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the next kobold. This one is going to take a stab at Fiki. They are going to hit Fiki. They are going to do 9 damage to Fiki. That brings us to this kobold, who is going to take a stab at Noman. They're going to hit Noman. They're going to do 8 piercing, but Fiki is going to intercept to knock 4 off it, so Noman is going to take 4 damage instead of 8. Brings us to this one, who is going to take a stab at Elise. They are going to hit Elise and deal 4 damage.
Okay, that gets knocked down to 1 due to heavy armor.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Cairo.
Alrighty. Let's see. I am going to bonus action steady aim. Actually, no, I don't have to. Elise is right here. Thank you, Elise. So I'm just going to action stabby stab with my short sword.
Okay. That is going to hit.
Alrighty, and this time I get my sneak attack
Mm-hmm.
for
Which
18.
is going to do 18 damage.
And then I will bonus action stab with my dagger.
That is going to miss.
Hit.
Anything else?
Alright, so I didn't have to steady aim. So Chiron's actually going to move over here.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us. Is that it for Chiron?
It is. You also skipped Ellis.
Oh, yeah. Alive. He
Alive, yes.
is going to take a stab at Fiki. He is going to hit Fiki. He is going to do 8 damage to Fiki. Which then brings us to Snips, who is going to disengage. Start moving this way. Does Elise have Sentinel?
Ew.
No? Okay. So they are going to go 10, 20, 30, 35. And then they are going to throw down a spell right here. I need a dex save from the 3 in the aura, which is Fiki, Zeke, and Noman. Fiki is going to fail.
I'm sorry, my headphones cut out. What do you need?
Dex save.
Oh, okay.
As fairy fire is getting dropped on the 3 y'all. Zeke is going to succeed. I just need one from Noman. Noman.
Raven?
Yep. Sorry. Was what happened?
Dex save.
Dex save.
All right. Deck save.
You, I think, are gonna fail. Let me double check that.
A 16. Goddamn.
I need to double check it. I know it's somewhere in there. What is your
Cray,
save?
cray.
That is going to succeed on the dot.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That is the end of their turn, which brings us to Noman.
No, is this a? I wasn't fully aware. Is this square here enemy thing or ally thing?
Enemy, that's fairy fire.
Okay, so Noman is going to slip between these two kobolds here and stab up at the guy up front.
Mm-hmm. That is going to miss as they shift with you to block him with their shield. Anything else from Noman?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Zeke. Zeke, what you up to?
All right. Booming blade only lasts a turn, I believe.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it is a cantrip, so I could technically just keep using it, but I
Correct.
don't. I think Zeke's gonna be a little reckless and is going to run without disengaging to here to attack
Both
the
of them get attacks of
caster.
opportunity against you. Both
Yep.
of them are going to hit.
I'm going to use a hellish rebuke on one of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just the first attack.
Alrighty, they're going to do a total of 16 piercing damage to you. What
Total of
is your
16.
save? Because I know it's a dex save.
Yes.
That
Let me
does not
do
matter.
the.
That is they're going to save.
Okay.
That's an
Okay.
18, and I know your save is somewhere between 12 and 16.
Oh, they still take half damage.
Yep, so that's going to be 8 fire damage, which you see their red scales deal with relatively well. Or no, they're not red. They're fudging green. So they're fine. Confused myself
My
with the
save is 13. I'll have to figure out how to put it on roll 20 later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Actually, what's your casting what skill do you cast off of? Charisma?
Yes, because it's through warlock.
Thumbs up. There you
Alright. Alright. And yes, hellish rebuke just counts as my reaction,
Yep.
so I won't have a reaction after this, but I still have my action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in which case I am going to use cantrip to cast Booming Blade again on my rapier and attack. Snips was the name?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, attack Snips with the rapier.
They are going to manage to get their shield up in time to block the attack.
Darn, okay. Alright. Okay, I do have action surge.
Yep. You gonna use it?
Yeah, fuck it, let's use it.
Okay.
I don't have to recast Booming Blade. It's still in effect even though it didn't hit.
No, you would lose it. You would need to recast it.
Okay, but it's a cantrip, so I can do it again, right?
Do remember, y'all were intending to go down to fight the monster today.
Oh.
Y'all can wait till tomorrow if you want, but just y'all were initially intending to go today. But you
Zeke's
actually
getting too much in.
action
Yeah,
surging.
Zeke's getting too much into the fight.
Gotcha. Roll to hit.
Yep. And no, I can't get it even with Bardic. So
It's
yeah,
also going to miss.
yeah. All right. All right, that's Zeke's turn.
Barley.
All right. I am going to try and cast Eldritch Blast again. This time the one near Noman. So
Which one?
let's
There
see
are
how
two
this
of
one
them.
go. The one with the sword icon.
Noman's the one with the sword icon.
No, the kobold has it.
Refresh.
After I don't want to wait. I don't. After if I think it takes too long, I'll just play the move now.
Okay,
All right.
north or
The one to the right.
east? Okay, there you go.
I know where the hell your Eldritch Blast. It is. Yeah, misses.
That is indeed going to miss.
I have my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to Z, who is going to take steady aim. They are going to put a bolt into the leader. They're going to hit. That is going to be 13 damage. Which brings us to Elise.
This is going to move down there and activate the fighting spirit for advantage on hits. Go after the one to the right.
Gotcha. That's going to hit.
22 to hit. 15 slashing.
Okay.
And use action surge to hit the leader.
Gotcha.
25 hits. For 12 to the leader.
Gotcha. He is going to take a knee. Do.
Get my 5 temp. And that is all.
Alrighty. That brings us to this kobold here, who is going to take a shot at Noman. They are going to hit Noman. Noman, you are going to take 6 piercing.
All right.
Oh, right, that's it for Noman. That is going to bring us to Fiki, as Fiki is going to step in to protect Noman now that our original target's gone, which gives them an attack of opportunity from that one. No, they went after Zeke when Zeke ran off. So, no. But Fiki is going to take a stab at the one south. They are going to hit for 11 damage. That brings us to this kobold, who is going to attack Elise. They are going to hit Elise. They're going to do 8 damage down to 5, I believe.
Yep. That takes up my temp.
Gotcha. This brings us to this one, who is going to attack Fiki. They are going to hit Fiki. They are going to do 6 damage to Fiki. Fiki is starting to look worn out. Brings us to this one, who is going to attack Elise as well. They are going to dish out 8 more damage to Elise, down to 5. Brings us to Cairo.
Okay. So the leader's down. I'm still worried about the spellcaster. Especially with them getting so close to Z. So we're zooming. And we are going to stab.
Gotcha.
If only I could get... Or, actually, one moment. I was here. Ah, I can't get here. Zoom. So I have flanking. And then Discord, get out of my face so that I can actually roll. So 25 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Oof. Alrighty, and then we're going in for a dagger attack.
That is also going to hit.
Gonna turn off sneak. For 2.
Alrighty, for a total of 12 damage. They need 2 concentration saves. They're going to save the first one, save the second one.
Alrighty, that's my action and my bonus and my movement.
Which brings us to Snips. Snipper Schnops. They are going to take a swing at Chiron as you see even more lightning surround their hammer. That is Viki's sheet, not Snips. Snips, give you a sheet. They are going to manage to crit
Ouch.
against Chiron. Chiron, you are going to take 9 bludgeoning and 11 lightning, and you have been hit with booming blade.
Okay, so total damage?
20, you think? 20.
Okay.
As they are going to bonus action disengage this way. As they are going to rush in at Farley.
Do they get the lightning damage?
You
Or
missed
thunder
that,
I'm
damage?
yeah.
didn't you? You missed with booming blade, I think.
No.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you got a 19 and 11.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yes, they would. Alrighty, as they get up in Farley's face. Noman, what you doing?
All right. Noman will. Well, but most he can do is I'm going to attack the one below Fiki. He doesn't seem to be part of the shield wall, right?
Oh yeah, he's locked with the other one.
Oh, even like that. So there's nothing else I can do against that. Damn, I don't have a lot of attack aside from vicious mockery. I'm going to viciously mock this guy in front of me. This guy right here.
Just say, don't diss vicious mockery.
Gotcha.
Huh? So I'm going to vicious mockery that guy. Make me a wisdom save.
They are going to succeed.
Oh shit. Is that half damage or just?
No damage as a cantrip.
Oh.
Unless you're an evoker wizard at like level 6.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all I can do.
Alrighty, Zeke.
Alright. I'm running up here because get away from my casters, bitch. Alright, and second verse, same as the first. Booming blade on my rapier to attack Snips. Hell yeah!
Could be 5 damage. They are now shrouded in lightning.
Yep. And I've already used my action surge.
Or is it thunder? It's thunder.
Yeah, I said lightning earlier. Also, I realized that I need to add 6 to my HP because I forgot to take it off of temp.
Gotcha.
But I should have done it the other way around. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. Sorry.
Gotcha. That brings us to Farley. Or no, hang on. Before that, they need to make Constitution save. They're going to keep it. Their concentration. Farley, what you up to?
Blue, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking.
You're good. It's just with
Alright.
with your luck with Discord, we got a.
Alrighty. Well, same as the first. I'll use Eldritch Blast on
You have
With
Snips in front of you.
Huh?
You have an enemy in front of you. And if you
Alright,
don't
I gotta
see the enemy in front of you, then your roll 20 is lagging. There is a tiny gobbo in front of you.
Okay, because I don't see Snips on the board anywhere.
Yeah, they're right in front of you.
They're right there.
You're probably having loaded under somebody.
Nope, I don't see anything. I don't see Snips anywhere.
That's why
I
I'm
just
saying
reloaded.
they're probably
It's fine.
under something for you. Either way, they're standing right north of you.
Oh.
Right in between
Oh,
you
north?
and Zeke.
Oh no! No! Now I see them. I couldn't see them because my health bar and stuff is in the way.
Ah, you need to hide that.
Do I do that?
Go to
the
settings,
cogwheel?
graphics, hover to show token nameplate and overlay.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I look at them and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Gotcha. They're wearing metal, so I think you have advantage.
Let me check.
Wearing armor made of metal, you have advantage. Yeah. So roll again.
Right.
You're still
I'm using my Bardic.
Alrighty. You mean the touch of Mhaldunn?
No, oh wait, no, that was given away anyway. Yeah. So yeah, never mind. I already used the touch of Mhaldunn earlier.
Okay, so that is still gonna miss.
Okay, so 15 doesn't hit.
It's a 14.
They're flanking. It's
yeah, flanking. So that's 16. Yeah, it still misses.
I can't remember anything today. My turn.
In your defense, they got some sort of magic shield and have like an AC of 20.
Alrighty, that brings us to Z. Z is going to steady aim, put an arrow into the one next to Fiki. Or bolt, not an arrow. They are going to hit. They are going to deal 12 damage. Which brings us to Elise.
Yeah, I'll use the other action surge to hit both of them once.
Other action surge. You're level 3. You shouldn't have a second action surge right now.
Should I not?
That's like level 17 or something.
Oh, why do I have it set for 2? Okay, never mind.
Because when you pull it
I'll
onto the
miss
thing,
anyways.
it sets it for level 17. Yeah, at level 17, you can use it twice a rest, but only once on the same turn.
Doesn't matter. I would have missed anyways.
Yep. That is going to miss. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to proc those 2 opportunities and move down.
Both gonna take it. What's your AC? 16?
16.
Both of those are gonna hit. Total of 14 damage down to 8.
Yep.
You're not 3 off of both of them. Anything else for you?
That is all.
Alrighty, that brings us to this one, who's going to remain with his friend and attack Fiki. They are going to hit Fiki. Fiki is going to take 11 piercing damage. Fiki is not looking good. That brings us to Fiki. Fiki is going to go to the one to the one in between Elise and her. Fiki's going to stab. Fiki is going to miss. That brings us to this one. As they are going to come charging this way. And they are going to wait. Which brings us to this one, who's going to stay where they are and take a stab at Fiki. They're going to hit Fiki. They're going to do 8 damage to Fiki. Which brings us to this one, as they are going to charge forward as well, and both of them are going to stab together at Chiron. Both are going to hit. One of them's going to crit. That's going to be a total of 22 damage against Chiron.
Holy shit! I'm up on 1 HP, boys.
I did not hear what you just said, Kai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
came
got
out as
nothing.
They're on the last
Sorry, I
point
was-
that matters.
I get one more turn before my ass goes down.
That is it for them. That
Fuck,
brings us
and
to
I
Chiron.
totally forgot I have interception. Oh wait, I don't even have my reaction at the. No, I should have my reaction.
If I'm not mistaken, on your last turn, you hellish rebuke to get over here, didn't you? Or no, that was the turn
No.
before. So yeah, you should still
That
have.
was
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I forgot to take that off. Yeah.
We haven't gone past. You can still intercept if you want.
Yeah, if I can, I want to intercept.
Go ahead and roll it.
There it is.
The D10 plus proficiency.
Oh, okay. D10, and I have a +2 proficiency, so
3 more HP. You've tripled. You more than tripled Chiron's HP.
That's a 4. Woo.
Alrighty. Nope, come back here, Chiron. It's still your turn.
Okay, so Chiron's gonna look around and look at Z and just kind of smile and go, I think they've got us on this one. You agree? Rain, that's aimed at you.
Who you're talking to Z? I don't
Yeah,
know. I think
Z.
we still have a fighting chance.
Good luck, and gives a salute, and I'm gonna, I am going to steady aim. Which one of these kobolds looks the most hurt?
The one to the north.
Now I'll go for the one to the north with a steady aim.
That is going to hit.
Sneak attack on. I'll get him for 15.
Which is going to bloody them.
That is my action and my bonus, and I know a booming blade attack when I see it, so Chiron's not going to be dumb enough to move.
Well, you studied aim, so you can't. Which
That
brings
too.
us to Snips. Snips is under that effect, but Snips is where they want to be, as they are going to attack Farley. That's why things didn't look right. Your stats were messed up. There you go. That looks right. As Farley, you are going to take that hammer to the leg. That is going to be 16 total damage for 10 bludgeoning and 6 lightning. And you have been bloodied, or not bloodied, booming bladed.
That's a lot of damage.
How did I take lightning damage?
Their hammer. You can see
Snips has
sparks
been
coming
doing
through.
lightning damage this entire time.
Booming blade does thunder.
I'm aware. It's not Booming Blade that's doing that.
They obviously have an enchanted hammer.
Oh.
Blessed by Thor.
Did they just get through your temp?
Yes. This is the first damage I've taken all game.
Didn't they attack Farley
Yeah.
last turn?
No, they attacked me.
Oh, that's right. That's what I got confused.
Farley's
'cause
been
I
in the
got you.
back this entire time.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. They're gonna remain there. Noman.
All right. I guess Noman is going to stab his rapier at this guy in front, in front of Fiki.
There are 2 people in front of Fiki, so which one? The one up or the one right?
Closest. The one to this one right here.
Okay, the one to the right.
And I just was reading the feat again, that Mordol feat again.
Mm-hmm.
I can add a d6 to this roll, so we'll roll that d6 now, because apparently I have to roll it before the outcome of the actual roll.
It's effectively bardic inspiration. No, you not that way. Before the outcome, before I tell you if it worked or not.
Oh,
It's literally
okay,
bardic
well,
inspiration.
okay, so but
So that is going to be a. You're still going to use it.
yep.
That's going to be a 14, which misses.
These guys are hard to hit,
They're working
or they're
as a
just
unit.
real. Yep.
You see, they are blocking together to lessen the effect on each other.
Yep. That's it for Noman.
Gotcha. Zeke.
Sorry. No, I'm not gonna do that because of what you mentioned.
Do remember, Zeke, you're still
I'm-
running around with normal bardic.
Yeah, I know. I just missed my one chance to use it where it would actually be beneficial, so I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. But I'm just going to regular rapier attack Snips in front of me,
Gotcha.
and Bardic won't help that hit, so.
That is going to miss.
Yep. Alright, that speaks.
Barley, what you doing? There is a goblin with a hammer coming after your ass. You have advantage still. That's going to hit. That is going to do 7 damage. But you see it doesn't do as much damage as you were expecting.
And he needs to make a DC 13 wisdom save.
For frightened.
Yeah.
They are going to save. Then they also need a Constitution save, try to keep up the concentration, which they are also going to keep.
All right, I'll cast Healing Word on Fiki.
Gotcha.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but oh wait, is Shocking Grasp a cantrip?
Yep.
I always forget that that's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 4.
HP. I mean, it's Healing Word. That's pretty decent.
All right,
You
now my
have a
turn.
range of 4 to 7. Alright, that brings us to Z's. He's going to take aim at the one next to Chiron. They're going to shoot with their crossbow. They're going to hit. They're going to do 15 damage, which is enough to make that one take a knee. Elise.
May as well strike. 17 to hit.
That's a 19 to hit because you're flanking with Fiki. That's going to hit.
12 points of slash.
Gotcha. That is going to bloody that one.
And I think that's all, unless I can hold to move if that guy goes down.
Yep, you can. Where are you going to
Okay,
move
and I'll
if
hold
he
him.
goes down?
If he goes down, I'll move. I won't be able to move on top of him because he's still there. Never mind.
Because he won't be unconscious. They're just taking a knee.
Yep. Never mind.
Which brings us to this kobold, who's going to take a shot at Fiki. They're going to hit. They're going to do 4 damage to Fiki. No, not 4. That's 5. Fiki's still standing, though. Brings us to Fiki. Fiki's going to attack the one in front of them. They're going to crit. They're going to do 13 damage, which is just enough to make the one in front of her take a knee. Which brings us to this one who is down. Didn't I just remove you from the turn order?
I did.
So it's only these 2 left. Cool. Alrighty, which brings us to this one over here, who is going to take a stab at Chiron. They are going to hit Chiron. Chiron, you are going to take 9 piercing.
Hey Zeke, want to try and intercept that? Because you didn't take your thing off when your turn came round.
Wait, how did that reaction thing got put back on me? I thought it was taken off.
Yeah, before you used your reaction. Put it back
Oh.
on once you used it again.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the. All right,
5
plus
down
2
to
to that, so
4, which
7.
I think is exact to put Chiron to a knee.
How much
I have
damage
a-
total?
Oh no, that's
not
6.
you.
So you have 1
How much
HP again. Because it's
Okay.
9 total.
9 total down.
6, so you have 3 HP left. Or
So
you
I
take 3
take
damage.
2.
No, shouldn't
Six?
the
If
damage...
it did 9, so and
Oh,
Zeke
minus
blocked
2, not
7,
1.
I take 2.
I'm thinking something else. Yeah.
I
so you
have 2
3
HP. I am an ornery little shit.
Yep. They
Okay.
are still going to back off this way, giving you attack opportunity.
Works for me.
Gonna hit. It's gonna be 8 damage. Alrighty, that's it for them. Which brings us to Chiron.
Chiron's slightly shocked that they're still standing. Snips isn't even bloodied yet, are they?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Chiron is going to sheath their short sword, drop their dagger, and pull out their crossbow. And then I'm going to bonus action steady aim, and I'm aiming him at Snips.
Gotcha.
And if Discord would move.
That is going to hit.
Okay, and then that's on. For
12 damage.
16.
Gotcha. They are going to need another concentration save. They're going to manage to hold it.
I'm going to fight you on that one.
Hero point.
I want to give a yes.
They still hold.
I tried. That's it.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Snips. Snips is going to go after Farley again. They are going to lash into them. I think that hits. Yep, that's going to hit. Farley, you are going to take a total of 11 bludgeoning and 4 lightning, as well as another booming blade. So 15 total damage. Well, then they are going to disengage, hop over this to take cover from the archers. Alrighty, that brings us to Noman.
All right, Noman.
You can hear Snips giggling behind the little chest there behind that the water runs into. The two kobolds standing next to you are still locking shields, with the last two of them standing prepared to deal with whatever is to come.
Well, the only thing I can do is, I guess, I'll try vicious mockery again on one of them.
Which one?
This one, the guy in front of
Gotcha.
me. I'm going to insult the state of his scales. He can't understand me, but he knows what
What's your
he feels the
DC?
sting.
Was it 13 or was it 14?
Yes,
They're going to say
13.
with a 13
Yeah.
on the dot.
Goddamn.
Anything else from Noman?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Zeke. Zeke, you can hear the inane giggling of a goblin.
It's so weird not having any kind of healing capabilities.
I don't think we. No, I don't think. I know we don't have a healer.
Yeah. I really want to take out this fucking goblin. Like, she's awesome, but in this fight, I need her out.
Yeah, I've been trying to
So,
find a way to kill her. Kill her all day.
yeah. I'm using the light crossbow on her.
You have a shield. You would not be able to switch to a crossbow. Well, you can try to do it one-handed, but you'll have disadvantage.
Damn. Okay.
Because it takes a round to get rid of a shield. Or an action.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that fact. I don't think I have anything that can help get rid of her at this point. Because she's in a position where has cover, correct?
Unless you walk up there and try to beat her up.
She's kind of got herself stuck in a corner at the moment.
If you need to shoot through me, go ahead.
I mean,
means
melee, you
killing
can
her.
just walk up there and attack her. You don't have cover from that. Well, yes, you do.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
what
in
I was
between.
getting at.
I keep forgetting
Yeah.
that it does.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and it's already been hard to hit her at this point.
And as small as she is about 3/4 cover against anybody on that side. Farley's got a
Yeah.
clear line on him.
So yeah, just step into Farley's square and then step out when you're done.
Yeah, problem, my attacks don't do any damage to her.
That is not true.
It's resisted. Not immune.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
At this point, it kind of is.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to get in Farley's face and try and attack her, and then ask Farley, "Want to switch?"
Yes.
Oh.
You see, she is going to lean back, making your rapier bounce off the stone chest in front of her.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use this because I'm tired of not hitting this bitch. I'm using my MVP.
Gotcha. Reroll with advantage.
Yep. I'm using the Bardic.
There you go.
Because no matter what I roll on this die, it's going to fucking hit.
That is going to be 23. That's going to hit. That is going to be 6 damage, which is finally going to bloody them.
Fucking hell. And I need to take off the Bardic token.
Yep. And they are going to succeed on their constitution.
Yeah, that's it for Zeke.
Farley! Also, Zeke, you would need... Are you staying there in Farley? You wouldn't be able to. You need to get out of Farley Square, so cool. There you go. Farley, that brings us to you. What you up to?
I'm trying to figure out a way I can actually hurt this thing.
It's Whispers. Wisdom save. That's a 13, so they're going to save, so they take 6 psychic damage.
Alright, my turn.
They also need a constitution save. They're going to still manage to keep their concentration. That will bring us to ZZ is going to take a shot at the kobold next to Fiki off on the right. Oop. They are steady aiming, so they're still going to hit. That is going to do 15 damage, which is going to bloody this kobold. That brings us to Elise.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could, but I'm not going to. I will. Yeah, I'll go for the north one, not the bloodied one.
Gotcha. That is going to hit. That
11
is going
points
to
of
do
slash.
11 damage.
Yeah, and I'll hold off more for that. And that's it.
Alrighty. That brings us to this kobold who's still going for Fiki. They're going to hit Fiki. They're going to deal 11 damage. Fiki's still standing. They're going to go for the bloodied one. They're going to hit. They're going to do 9 damage. Which brings us to this kobold who's also going for Fiki. They're going to hit Fiki. They're going to do 6 damage, and that is enough to force Fiki to take a knee finally. Which is going to take Fiki out of the fight. Kyra.
The fact that I am still in this fight shocks me. Um. Okay. We are going to switch my. Actually, no. Right now, the smart thing to do would be to get rid of those kobolds so the rest of the group can go after Snips. I am going to steady aim at the bloody kobold. That
Gotcha.
is not my crossbow.
Also, they are going to be dropping concentration now that Fiki's gone. That is going to hit.
Oh, did that not? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. No,
That didn't
it
sneak
didn't
attack.
roll my crit.
Yep, so I need...
No, it did
I
sneak
need-
attack. It just didn't
Yeah.
crit. Give me a
need
second.
3d6.
Oh, wait.
Twelve more damage. Which is going to force that one to take a knee.
And that was my action and my bonus. I am. And yeah, I can't move, so that's it.
Yeah, it's going to bring us to Snips, who is still trying to bring down Farley as they are going to pop around to swing at Farley. That is going to be a crit. As Farley, you are going to take a total of 17 bludgeoning, 5 lightning, and be thundered or booming bladed again. So that's
All right, I'm gonna go into last.
22.
All right, I'm gonna go into last band.
This would not be eligible to it as you are not being knocked unconscious.
1 second. Zeke, remember your reaction.
Fuck, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna use it since I have it.
So 7,
that's
that's going to be 15
9.
damage to Farley instead of 22. Alrighty, they're going to keep their cover. As Zeke keeps Farley in the fight.
Thanks.
Noman.
All right. No one's gonna try stabbing something again. Why the hell not, right? Stabby stab.
That is going to hit.
All right, I'm gonna hit this one right in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration to add psychic blade to that.
Gotcha. It is going to be 13 damage. Which is going to bloody this one.
All right, and that's it.
Alrighty. That brings us to Zeke.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting all up in Farley's business again. And I'm a rapier that motherfucker.
Unfortunately, that is going to miss.
Yeah. I'm going back, and that's my turn.
That brings us to Farley. Alrighty, that's another wisdom save. That one, they are going to fail, so they're going to take all 9. If I remember correctly, that's move in random direction. Means to immediately use if available to move as far away from you as allowed. Alrighty. They are going to move all the way up here.
Do we get reactions? Do we get reaction attack because of this?
Since it is forced movement, no.
Damn. All right. On my turn. Let me check something. Nah, I want to save that for next round. So I want to save that in case we do have to go fight that monster. So I'll end my turn.
But it does waste their reaction.
Okay, I end my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to Z. Z's going to try to shoot that kobold that's still standing. Whoop. That's going to hit. Z's going to do 16 damage, not to Noman. Which is going to force that one to take a knee. As all the kobolds are out of the fight. Which brings us to Elise.
Just the gobbo. Just Snips.
30 feet. That puts me within 15. I will draw my hand axe and give her a toss.
Gotcha. That is going to hit.
5 points of
slashing.
slash.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Chiron.
I got a quick question. Where is Elise's hand axe?
Landed in their square. In
In
Snips'
Snips' square?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Snips doesn't have a reaction. I am going to come in here. I am going to use my object interaction to pick up Elise's hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step back.
Actually, do remember you need to be in the square to grab it. Which you would not be able to get into due to Snips still standing there. So you would need to get Snips out of that square first.
Okay, well then I'm not going to move.
That's fair. Because I just remembered the ruling I've made in the past on picking up weapons. And it's always you have to be in the square.
Yeah, that's fine. That being said, in that case, I am going to steady aim.
Gotcha. That is going to hit.
For 19.
Gotcha.
And that's all I can do.
Alrighty. That brings us to Snips. Snips is going to... They are going to take a shot at Farley. As you see, they quickly sheath their hammer, and they are going to launch a bolt of lightning at Farley, which is going to hit. Farley, you are going to take a total of 14 pure lightning damage.
Can I intercept?
Yep.
Yay. Fuck.
So it's -3, so down to 11 lightning damage. I think that forces Farley to a knee.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Then they are going to move here. Noman.
All right. So all these kobolds are down, right?
Yep, Snips is the only one still on the field.
All right. Nobin will head over here. Look at Snips and give some seriously cutting remarks.
Wisdom save. It's going to be a 16. That succeeds.
All right, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Well, Zeke.
All right, I'm going up to this. And like I said, I want to do some damage and
That is going to
an
miss.
18. Yeah. I tried to take it off and it was we put it back on. Anyway. That's it, yeah.
Alrighty. That brings us to Z. You're not making death saves, Farley. You're not dead. You're not even unconscious.
Right.
You're just on the ground.
Right. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting this is not. I keep forgetting this is non-lethal combat. Sorry.
Yeah, Farley's not even unconscious. He's just on his ass. That is going to bring us to Z, who is going to take a steady aimed shot again. They're going to miss. Elise.
I think there's only really one thing to do at this point. No, I won't do that. Don't need a fighting. Nah, I should have done the fighting spirit. Probably that misses. 14? Because we're
That's
flanked.
indeed going to miss.
The AC be a 20.
Yeah. I was thinking of using fighting spirit, but too late.
I thought it was 19 because I thought I hit before on a 19.
Mm-hmm. You missed on a 19.
No.
Oh.
It was
Okay,
it was
right.
literally, yeah, it was the first thing that it was the first roll that I made. What's the 19 and I made?
And that brings us to Kyron. I think if that's it for Elise.
Yeah, I just moved that 5 extra.
Gotcha.
Okay. Remind me. I can switching from my bow to a different weapon. Is that part of my attack action or is that object interaction?
It's object interaction, technically.
Okay. So it is an object interaction.
Yep.
Alrighty. In that case, I'm going to grab my short sword.
Okay.
And then I am also going to use my bonus action to grab my dagger.
Okay.
Because of fast hands.
Yep.
Which for the people I will post. And then I am going to stab with my short sword. And then if someone reminds me, what's the thing that I would need to get so that I can get 2 things that draw 2 weapons at once? I need to remember what feat that is. Okay, I need to get that.
And
okay.
if you want to add your extra damage, you would need the 2-weapon fighting style.
Yep. So 20.
That would hit, but you see their arm start to glow and a barrier pop up around them as they cast the shield spell.
Chiron is Chiron is gonna curse in primordial
As you can see,
and
the
go.
little goblin is laughing with exulted glee.
Yeah. Does anyone in the party speak primordial?
Oh,
And Mona doesn't. I think she might be the only one, and she's not even here.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but no one's gonna ask you about that later because he likes learning new languages.
That's fine. In that case, then I won't give. Then I won't tell you what it says. But that was my action and my bonus action, so I can't do anything. Actually, what I will do, because I did not steady aim, I'm going to step in this way.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us back to Snips, who's going to take the shot at Chiron. That is a 24 to hit. That is going to be 6 bludgeoning and 6 lightning damage, as well as a booming blade.
I will
That's a-
intercept.
So down to 6.
It still doesn't save me.
Worth a shot.
As then they are going to disengage, dance back this way. Which brings us to Noman.
Oh, I totally forgot to put the bloody token on.
Whoops.
All right, Noman will. Oh, I can actually get to them. Noman's gonna run over to them and give a quick stab with my rapier.
They are going to blast it back with their shield.
God damn. Noman's gonna cringe sheepishly, like, hey. And that's the end of my turn.
That brings us to Zeke. Zeke, what you up to?
Ugh. Jesus. Way over there. I can get up there to attack. Great, because there's only one thing I can do, which is attack with the rapier without wasting an entire turn. Please tell me 24 hits.
That's going to miss.
I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. That's Zeke's turn.
As you see, it's not the armor, it's not the shield, but the blue barrier that pops into existence to block your blow. Is that it for Zeke?
Yes.
That is going to bring us to Z, who is going to prepare an action. Elise.
This is going to move, grab her axe up there,
Yep.
take a few more steps forward, and hold a throw action for the shield to drop.
Gotcha. Chiron is out of the fight, which brings us back to Snips. Snips is going to take a shot at Noman with their hammer. Noman, you have what, a 13?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to hit you. That is going to be
Silvery Bobs!
14. Alrighty, we're going to go for the silvery. That's even higher. But it's still 14 damage.
Who are you giving advantage to?
I'm gonna give advantage to Zeke.
Gotcha.
Get that rapier going. I mean, not
I
rapier.
appreciate the. Oh wait, you said Z, didn't you?
I said Zeke. Aren't you after me?
Oh yes, I am.
Alrighty. That's 14 damage to
She
Noman.
said, yep.
And Zeke, what you up to?
That
Trying
shield
this
spell
again.
not drop?
Yeah, it drops at the end of their turn.
So, do I get the...
Yeah, you and them are going to go here in a second.
okay.
So you go ahead and throw.
23 to hit.
That's going to hit because the shield spell's
For
down.
10 points of slash.
Alrighty, which brings us to Z as well, who also gets a shot. They're going to crit. That is going to be what? You've already taken your 10 points off. Get sneak. It's going to be an additional 25, as that's going to blast them onto their ass.
Sorry, Zeke, for stealing that.
It's fine.
As that ends the combat with a victory for the party. Good job, you guys.
Are we back up to full HP?
Yeah, we'll be in a little bit.
Okay.
After that, Lisa's going to march down to the leader and Fiki and give them both a hand up.
You see, they
Good
respond
show.
in Draconic. Fiki's the
What
one
do
that
they say?
translates. They're thanking you and giving you a good fight.
Well, I appreciate the thoughts, and I give the same.
You other landers are very much a different fighting capacity than we're used to. Fiki continues to translate.
Good to know that we're teaching new skills.
You see up in the north, next to Noman and Zeke, Snips has immediately rolled back on, taking a small book out of their pocket or a pouch, and starts to write down stuff in it.
Snips, was it? What are you writing there?
Battle tactics, of course. This infiltrator armor didn't deal well in high combat like this.
Infiltrator armor.
Yes, it's meant for speed and stealth.
Oh, that's why explains why you are zooming all over here. You are quite fast.
Yep. It makes life easy.
Would no one know that will make her an artificer?
I mean, you can look at her. Definitely an artificer. Or a magic fighter of some kind. Maybe an Eldritch Knight or something. But Eldritch Knights aren't exactly known for doing the kind of shit she's doing. It's a fair guess to say artificer of some kind.
So you are an artificer, I see.
Yeah.
Someone who specializes in making magical items.
I do.
Anything of interest I might be able to purchase off you?
Unfortunately not. My old stall got blown up when that city got dropped.
See. I'm assuming she's talking about what happened in Descent into Avernus, right?
It might be.
City dropping. I feel like that's
Roll history.
is that a common thing? All right. I'm not up on current events.
No, you've
Or
been
past
out
events.
wandering around at the moment. You do remember a city dropping in a story the elves told, but can't really remember what it was about.
I think out of character. I think I'm talking about Eltruel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking out of character as well.
So wait, I'm sorry. Rerun. What's going on?
They said they lost their
Oh.
stall in a city falling. Noman was trying to figure out if it was the events of Descent into Avernus.
They lost their.
They literally
Wait, they lost their what?
Stall.
their stall. Apparently,
Oh,
a city that fell into the
snipped.
ground.
Okay. In that case, can Chiron roll history?
Sure. In recent events, there have been two falling a city. Well, in relatively recent events. There have been the events of Descent into Avernus, where Elturel disappeared, and then there was the destruction of the Elven capital.
What is the elven capital's name?
I'm trying to remember it. I remember it kind of, but I don't remember it exact.
Uh,
Uh, Myth Trainer.
Myth Trainer?
Yeah.
Okay, so Chiron's gonna ask in Draconic, is just gonna call out Myth Trainer or Elturel?
Myth. You also know that that happened about 100 years ago.
How old are you? I slipped into Raven. How old are you?
No idea. It's hard to keep track. Don't always keep a calendar around.
Fair enough.
Aren't you a goblin? To my knowledge, I'm not sure, but are goblins long lived?
That depends on the
Not the
goblin.
slightest.
And what kind of things the goblins get into.
Fair. Chiron's gonna pat Zeke on the back, and it's actually going to slip over here and pick up Elise's.
At least took it and
Uh.
yeeted at
Uh,
Snips
It's
again.
over here.
So it's over with Snips.
oh. Then I'm gonna pat Zeke on the back. I'm going to help this Cobalt up, and then I'm gonna go walk over the Snips and grab Elise's weapon.
She picks it up and throws it up to you. She's still sitting cross-legged on the floor. The kobolds, for the most part, have moved over to the waters and are currently drinking.
Yeah.
Farley, how are you doing?
Hey, Elise.
Farley is mainly just pissed off, but he's trying not to offend anyone else around. Yeah, he doesn't take losing well.
Fair.
There. Chiron's gonna go, Elise, catch.
Thank you.
And once you turn around to catch, Chiron's gonna toss you your weapon before walking over to Farley and go, alright, you sore loser, come on, get up.
Fine. Just annoyed.
I know you are. Get the stick out of your ass. This was for fun. It was a learning exercise. You're not the only one that went down.
Yeah, an exercise I need to get a lot more powerful.
Practice, Farley. Be a good sport.
Ugh. Fine. He said begrudgingly listening and getting up.
There you go. Sit closer to Z next time.
I was right next to them for most of the fight.
No, you weren't. You were next to Zeke.
Right. I keep getting them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we won.
So, there's things we can learn from these people. We can learn from this group.
Yeah, I need to learn how to wear heavier armor.
Chiron is gonna look you up and down and go, Farley, you are a twig. You don't need heavier armor. You just need to practice your aim.
Thanks. Well, if I figured out how I got that demon thing, that'd be appreciated. I could probably get more powerful.
No one's gonna
Chiron
come over
shrugs.
Farley. Do you think you could teach me some more combative spells? I'm mostly focused on gathering information. I don't really know. I'm not very great at fighting spell-wise.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure the only thing I can do that hurts people magically is making fun of them.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to teach them. I just know how to do half the stuff. I mean, for a while, I just like talk. I just like start talking to people, and their brain starts exploding out of their heads.
Huh.
It was actually quite concerning.
Admittedly, it did get us out of having to pay a few tabs.
Well, that
That's
could
not
be
a good thing, Farley. Those people didn't deserve to go out that way.
Okay, admittedly,
I-
there was that one barkeep who kept hitting on you. That one did deserve it.
Okay, that one was sleazy. So I'm not going to argue with you there.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm still
Okay.
trying to figure it out. I'll eventually figure out how to do that properly.
Huh. Talking to people until their brains explode. That could be useful for me.
Yeah, I can kind of show you how I do it later, but right now I think I need to get myself checked. I think that goblin almost knocked out a couple of my teeth.
I can double check. You hear from Snips on the other side as she raises her hammer.
I raise my hand, begin to like prep an Eldritch Blast.
No, Farley. I'm sure they're You're joking, right, Snips?
No. If we find him, we can try to put
They're
it back
jo-
in.
Here, open your mouth. Let me check.
He's got all
I'm,
of
pre-
his
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing really did happen. It's just I got hit really hard I just got hit really hard from when he crit on me.
Yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm not really medicine checking. I'm just like trying to calm Farley down before they Eldritch Blast someone.
Farley, you're not allowed to cast magic at him at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cece, I'm going to send you a question real fast.
Ooh, I love questions. Is it a good question? Or am I in trouble?
I think so. You are not in trouble. I just had this thought.
Well, that's what's going on. At least what you doing? I see you over near Tiki at the moment.
Just haven't moved since then.
Okay, fair.
Probably wandered towards Snips. Your spear work needs a bit of work. You're quick in a skirmish, but long-term battle, you'll start to wear yourself out. You know that, right?
No, that's what the armor's for. Takes most of the brunt. You see, she pops up completely fine. See?
If you're trained with armor, yeah, it can take a good bludgeoning from the battle, but you still wear down, you get tired.
No, that's what the mechanisms are on my armor. As you see, she sticks out a leg and shows you the side. And instead of the simple joints in your armor that you're used to, you see there are bolts and kind of like splints worked into the armor. I bet you I can outrun you.
I wouldn't doubt it, I'm not that fast of a runner.
I bet you I can out-endurance you too.
That I doubt.
Let's go! She's gonna start running.
Oh, at least we'll start catching up.
She's gonna be jogging at your speed, just going in circles around. Well, that's going on.
I'm just going to push that up. I don't think she can.
You know what's actually really funny?
I
The pair of you
Yeah.
will be matched. Because her armor is taking the strain off her body, which is doubling how far she can handle.
Yeah.
But as well, she's not going her full speed as she's keeping up with you instead, which means she'll edge you out by just a little bit. But yeah, you're going to be running with a goblin for a while.
That's good exercise.
Yes, it is. And this goblin is absolutely happy to do it. But, Noman and Farley, what are y'all up to?
Noman is just basically asking Farley about how he managed to make people's heads explode. What was it, like some sort of spell? Was there like a special frequency he spoke at or something? What happened there?
I mainly am just describing like the dissonant whisper spell, and honestly, mainly just like my ability to like speak to people in their heads like naturally. I'm one of the only people that can do that. I'm still trying to figure that out.
And anything from Chiron, as you are now with Z and Fiki.
Well, first things first, I'm going to look at Fiki and ask how she's feeling.
Fine. It was good to have a good spar. That lot worked very well
Agreed.
together.
I'm sorry, repeat that last part?
That group looks very well together.
They do. It's interesting about the shields.
You can tell in the design they're meant to work like that.
Definitely.
Protect the men next to you.
Good battle tactic.
I wonder how they'd handled Farley's shocking grass spell.
Chiron will tilt their head.
If they're pressed
With
together
how
like that, there's a chance the magic will run through each of them.
You're not wrong. That'd be interesting. Granted, not that I actually want to hurt them, but on the off chance that there are people that fight like them but aren't exactly friendly. But it's also something that they should be aware of. They could get hurt doing that.
There's a nod from
Might
Piki.
might be a good idea to talk to them about it. Get some insulation so that the one person doesn't shock their friends.
There's a nod. Know how to best your friends because your enemies are going to come up with the same ideas. And she's going to nod and she's going to head over here to talk to the kobolds.
Mm-hmm. But then Chiron's gonna look at Z and go, "And how you doing, good looking?"
I'm alright. I'm happy I chose to stay behind. We have enough people up front. I would have just gotten in the way.
I don't know about in the way, but you were definitely a help in the back.
Every battle has a different movement. As you see, she takes something out of her bag and starts licking on a lollipop. Not a lollipop, a ice pop.
Where'd you get that?
From the kitchens.
You'll have to show me.
Yeah, we can do that after. Looks like you
Agreed.
have somebody to talk to. As you see, Eliath is walking up to you.
I will turn to look at him. And once he starts to walk up, Chiron will be switching to Draconic.
You've done well. I'm glad for your assistance in this fighting. It was very different to see the difference in lengths that your people can reach.
Agreed. It was nice. I've never seen people fight with shields like that. I believe Fiki's talking to your men about the repercussions of the link chains.
Yes, she told us. It is a curious idea, not one we're familiar with. We don't have too many casters of that variety. So it's good we ran into someone that can do something similar.
Agreed. It might not be common, but still, there's got to be something that can There's got to be something that you guys can put in your shields that's not going to inhibit you guys from the movement that you're used to, but at the same time isn't going to put a friend at risk in case you run into somebody else.
Indeed, further testing will be needed.
Agreed.
But are your people still ready to go into the mines?
Chiron's going to look at Elise and Zeke and like look around above Cable. Okay, for one, I know that Zeke had to dip out because they weren't feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm almost positive that people ran through
Abilities and whatnot. I saw both action surges. I think Farley used most of his magic. I think Noman did too. Y'all don't have
Action
that.
surge is just a short rest, though.
Oh, is it?
On a short rest, I can get back to 2 spell slots I used.
I used
Noma?
2 of my 3 bardic inspirations, and I used 2 level 1 spell slots out of the 4 I have.
Okay.
I still have level 2 spell slots. My 2
I'd
level
rather
2s.
go into that at full strength. You're gonna Chiron's gonna look around and do some quick thinking and then look at turn back to him and go, well, I think that realistically we could probably go in and be all right. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I saw some of my teammates get a bit overzealous in the training, and I know that they spent more than they think they did.
There's a nod. Then we will meet again tomorrow. The mine's
Agreed.
entrance is just north of here. You'll see the platform we take down.
Alrighty. About what time?
About high noon. You're not
Got
familiar
it.
with the sounds. Once the lights turn bright, you'll have the morning setting will still be relatively
high
low.
noon. So high noon. About lunch,
Yeah,
or well, after lunch.
just after lunch will do, yeah.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan.
He nods and then he goes back to his people.
Ooh.
Unless you had something else to say to him.
No, I am chewing gum, and the tooth that is bothering me, it got stuck on, and it hurt.
Oh.
Ow.
Well,
If you have a tooth, don't be chewing gum.
here's the next
That's the
question.
worst.
Since y'all are going to take the rest of the day to rest, is there anything the party would like to do, or do y'all want to speed up to the next day when y'all are ready to go down into the mines?
I have a logistic question. That special feat we got from telling the story, does it have to be like in that chamber with that fire, or
No.
can it be around any kind of campfire and just
Any kind of
telling a random story?
It always has to be a different story. And you can cycle it like once a month, but you can do it around any campfire.
Would the cooking fires in the kitchen count?
I mean, yeah.
Well, if we're going to be spending the day relaxing, I'm assuming we're going to help out in the kitchen again, and Noman to get back
It would be during the long
those.
rest you would need to do it, not before.
Oh,
So at the end of the day. But to be fair though, they're gonna go do their gathering thing again, which you can just go to that again.
oh, okay. Let me. I'll think of what kind of story Noman can tell.
Yeah. But do y'all want to speed up to when y'all are heading down into the mines?
I'm chill with that, because all Chiron's really gonna do is one, talk, is gonna take Z away for a little bit, and then go to the campfire and tell another story.
Fair. Anything from Elise or Farley you'll need to do throughout the day? Or are y'all ready to get down into the mines to continue on with your adventure?
I think Elise and Snips are busy for the day. Just
Yeah,
running
they're
circles.
gonna be running circles.
I'm fine. I'm fine with a time skip.
Farley, I want to confirm with you. Blue, if you're
Blue!
talking, I don't hear you. Well, either way, I'll hear from him within the week. But since we are 15 minutes out of the end of session and we are going on to a new section of the battle, this, for tonight, is where I'm going to end it. Good job, you guys.